The letter arrived on a quiet morning, folded with care, her name written in a way she had not seen in years. Ava stared at it for a long time before opening it. Her hands felt cold, and her heart beat faster than it should. She already knew who it was from. Some wounds never really close. They just wait for a moment like this. She unfolded the paper slowly. The words inside were simple, almost too simple for the damage they carried. I'm sorry. I know I don't deserve your time, but I need to see you. Just once. No name at the bottom. There didn't need to be. Ethan. The same Ethan who once promised her forever. The same Ethan who left her when she needed him the most. The same Ethan who built his success on something that was never truly his. Ava leaned back in her chair and closed her eyes. For a moment, she was no longer in her quiet office. She was back in that small apartment, years ago, when everything felt possible. They had met in college. He was charming, confident, and full of big dreams. She was quiet but determined. They balanced each other in a way that felt natural. Late nights turned into shared plans. Ideas turned into something real. Ava had always been the one with vision. She spent months working on a project she believed could change her life. She trusted Ethan with everything, even the details she had never shared with anyone else. He listened, supported her, and told her she was brilliant. She believed him. But belief can be dangerous when it is placed in the wrong hands. One morning, everything changed. Ethan stopped answering her calls. His apartment was empty. His number was disconnected. At first, she thought something had happened to him. She was worried. She searched everywhere. Then she saw it. A news article. A new startup gaining attention. A young founder making headlines for his innovative idea. It was him. And the idea was hers. Ava remembered how her hands shook as she read every line. Her name was nowhere. Her work had been turned into his success story. He was praised for something he did not build. That day broke something inside her. She tried to fight it at first. She reached out. She wrote emails. She asked for answers. There was no response. No apology. No explanation. Just silence. For a long time, she felt lost. Betrayed. Angry. But more than anything, she felt small. Like everything she had worked for meant nothing. People told her to move on. To let it go. To accept what happened. But Ava was not that kind of person. She did not want revenge in the way people expect. She did not want to destroy him. She wanted something deeper. She wanted her voice back. So she started again. It was not easy. There were nights when she doubted herself. Days when she felt like giving up. But she kept going. She worked harder than before. She learned more. She built something new, from the ground up, without trusting anyone too quickly. Years passed. Slowly, her name began to appear where it once didn't. People noticed her work. They respected her ideas. She built a company that was not just successful, but meaningful. And Ethan? He became a well-known figure. Interviews, awards, attention. From the outside, it looked like he had everything. But Ava never forgot. Not the pain. Not the silence. Not the way he left without looking back. And now, after all this time, he wanted to see her. Ava folded the letter and placed it on her desk. She could ignore it. That would be easy. She had moved on. She had built her own life. But something inside her said no. Not because she needed closure. Because he did. 2 days later, she agreed to meet him. The cafe was quiet. The kind of place where conversations stay low and private. Ava arrived first. She chose a table near the window and waited. When Ethan walked in, she almost did not recognize him. He looked older. Not just in age, but in weight. His shoulders seemed heavier. His eyes did not carry the same confidence she remembered. For a moment, he stood there, searching for her. When their eyes met, he froze. Then he walked toward her slowly. "Ava," he said, his voice softer than she expected. She nodded. "Ethan." He sat down across from her. For a few seconds, neither of them spoke. The silence felt different now. Not empty, but full of everything that had been left unsaid. "You look, well," he said finally. "I am," she replied calmly. He nodded, as if he believed her. Maybe he did. "I wasn't sure you would come," he admitted. "I almost didn't," she said. "But I wanted to hear what you have to say." He took a deep breath, like someone preparing to step into something difficult. "I've thought about this moment for years," he began. "I've tried to figure out the right words. But I don't think there are any." Ava stayed quiet. She let him continue. "What I did to you, there's no excuse for it," he said. "I was selfish. I was scared. I saw an opportunity, and I took it without thinking about what it would cost you." Ava's expression did not change. "You didn't just take an opportunity," she said softly. "You took everything I trusted you with." He lowered his gaze. "I know." "Do you?" she asked, not with anger, but with clarity. "Because you disappeared. You didn't even give me a chance to understand." "I was ashamed," he said. "At first, I told myself I would fix it. That I would come back and make things right. But the more successful I became, the harder it got. I felt like I was building a life on a lie." Ava looked at him carefully. For the first time, she saw something real in his eyes. Regret. "I tried to forget you," he continued. "But I couldn't. Every time someone praised me, I thought about you. Every time I achieved something, it felt empty." "Then why now?" she asked. He hesitated. "Because I lost everything." That caught her attention. "What do you mean?" she asked. "My company collapsed," he said quietly. "There were issues. People started asking questions. Things didn't hold up. The truth started to come out, piece by piece." Ava felt a strange calm settle over her. "And now?" she asked. "Now I'm here," he said. "Not to ask for anything. Just to say I'm sorry. I know it doesn't change anything. I know I don't deserve forgiveness." Ava looked out the window for a moment. The world outside moved as usual. Cars passed. People walked by. Life continued. For years, she imagined this moment differently. She thought she would feel anger, satisfaction, something intense. But she didn't. She felt free. "You're right," she said finally. "It doesn't change anything." He nodded, accepting it. "But not for the reason you think," she added. He looked up, confused. "I don't need your apology to move on," she said. "I already did that. I built something on my own. I found my strength without you." There was no bitterness in her voice. Just truth. "I came here today not for you," she continued. "I came here for me. To see if I still carried anything from the past." "And do you?" he asked quietly. She shook her head. "No," she said. I don't. Ethan closed his eyes for a second, like he was processing something heavy. I'm glad, he said. You deserve that. Ava stood up. She picked up her bag and looked at him one last time. I hope you find a way to live with what you did, she said. Not for me. For yourself. Then she turned and walked away. Ethan stayed there, watching her leave. He did not try to stop her. Because he knew he had already lost her long ago. Outside, the air felt lighter. Ava took a deep breath and smiled, just a little. She did not feel like someone who had taken revenge. She felt like someone who had taken her life back. And that was more powerful than anything else. Sometimes, the strongest revenge is not about hurting the person who hurt you. It is about becoming someone they can no longer reach. It is about growing so much that their actions no longer define you. It is about choosing peace over pain. Ava did not destroy Ethan. She did something better. She outgrew him. And in the end, that was the kind of victory that lasts.